specific report. News 3 reporter Nana St. Jobansu is at the protest right now.
You can see there are dozens of people out here on this lawn and in their tents occupying this space here off of St. Paul's Boulevard. They say they are not leaving until Norfolk Police releases the use of force reports. Now, we were able to get our hands on the use of force policy, and it says right here that all officers are required to report every incident where use of force was used. Well, the organizers say if police don't give them a copy of those records, then how will they know if those actions are being reported?
If they're not being held accountable and they're still out on the street, that's a problem. It's a problem for everyone.
A problem that people here on this lawn say is an ongoing issue with police officers.
I grew up with them harassing my friends. I grew up with them harassing me unfairly, and I grew up not to trust them.
Organizers of this rally want to change the narrative. That's why they're out here with their tents, food and water.
I brought like blankets, I brought stuff to share.
Demanding police to hand over their use of force reports.
Well, why should they be hidden? We're looking for transparency. All around.
If you see an officer is 3 times more likely than the next to, operate or pull his lethal fire or sidearm out of its holster, maybe you start asking questions.
Norfolk Police Chief Larry Boone tells News 3 he will not release the records. He says state law doesn't require him to share that information.
Legislation that precluded officers or police departments from releasing that information due to officers being threatened.
Chief Boone says protecting the community and his officers is a priority, and he is working with the city and other agencies on reform and policy.
It's not an overnight fix, all right? We want it done right, and we want it done based on science, not emotion.
Protesters say they plan to camp out until they get their answers.
You got to do what you got to do. In the end, we need reform, and we don't have the information that we need.
Now, Chief Boone did stop by this sit-in where he interacted with the people here who say they do not plan to leave until they are kicked off, but till then, they will be here tomorrow morning and the next night and the next morning until they get those reports that they need. In Norfolk, Nana St. Jobansu, News 3.